Oh my God! Unbelievable, but we expected this to happen, but it happening at Manchester United and us taking ourselves to the next level of really making our first signing of the season. We have to be excited about it because we are just small old baby steps away from announcing the first signing of Manchester United, who goes by the names of Frankie De Jong. And credible tier one journalists and transfer experts have really come out and really laid us to where this deal is right now. And guess what? A fee has been agreed between Manchester United and De Jong. That is 65 million euros and 15 million pounds, 15 million euros add-ons. That's a fee that has been agreed between Manchester United and Barcelona for De Jong. De Jong is the desired or the number one desired signing for Manchester United. You can call him a priority. You can call him a marquee signing for Eric Ten Hag. Welcome to Manchester United. Or it's United Matters channel in there for you. And when we say United Matters channel, that means we bring you things that matter from Manchester United. Smash the like button, comment and share. My names are Rokan David in there for you. Let's get straight into this story before it really reaches the cooling level in there for you. Yesterday, Fabrizio was so much on point, and this is what he said about this deal of Frankie De Jong to Manchester United. He said, Man United have a new contract today. That was yesterday for Frankie De Jong deal. After 65 million euro new verbal bid, Barcelona asked for 85/86 million fee. The agreement is finally getting closer as clubs are in talks about add-ons to reach 85 million euro package. Work in progress between clubs. That's what Fabrizio said yesterday. And guess what? Today, Fabrizio has gone ahead to break everything and really put it to the level that United fans really want it to be. And this is what Fabrizio has gone ahead to say. Fabrizio has said, just like minutes ago, United are getting closer to agreeing a fee with Barcelona for De Jong for 65 million euros plus add-ons since yesterday afternoon. Full package will be around 85 million euros as reported yesterday after direct talks. No update as of now. New talks will take place today, this week. Fabrizio Romano in there for you. Then we go to Patrick Berger. You know him very well. Patrick Berger is based in Germany. He's a transfer expert in there for you. He works for Sport One and he almost reports news for Borussia Dortmund, Schalke of 4 in there for you. But this time around, he has jumped on this and said Frankie De Jong is the desired transfer for Eric Ten Hag as new head coach of United. Being told there is an agreement on fee between Manchester United and Barca. United said to pay 65 million euros or 56 million pounds as guaranteed, some plus add-ons. Now a solution has to be found on personal terms between Frankie De Jong and Manchester United. That's where the deal has reached and everything looks like it's moving on. For anyone that doesn't know what a transfer is all about, first and foremost, most of the transfers happen like this. The agent of the player agrees personal terms with the club that it's going to take him. Then the club goes ahead to agree with the fellow club. Therefore, you get. But the deal of De Jong is so much different because it's the club that wants to sell. That's why United had to first agree terms with Barcelona. Then Barcelona gives it a way ahead to go on and talk to Frankie De Jong. That's the difference of this deal. It was reverse. Most of the deals is like a player wants to leave a club and the club is willing to sell. So the club tells him, please find the team that you're going to be sold to, agree personal terms. After agreeing personal terms, then the club will talk to us and then we tell them the amount of money that we want in there for you. So this is the difference in this deal. That's why this time around United has been given a green light to talk to Frankie De Jong, because they couldn't talk to Frankie De Jong because Frankie De Jong never at any one moment wanted to leave Barcelona. Amidst him looking to be falling out of position, he was ready to stay at Barcelona and fight for his position in there because he trusts his talent. But Barcelona felt like he was the viable option to go on and sell to get in money to rescue the situation, because by Thursday, Barcelona have to submit in the accounting books to show to it that they are really moving well financially. And what shows that you're moving well financially, you have to show to it that you're really getting in footballing money, not from sponsors, not from anyone else, but from the players that you're really selling or really having at your club in there for you. So that has been Patrick Berger for you, coming out and really breaking the story in there for you. Then this is Sky Sports that really came in late way back and said yesterday that Manchester United are close to agreeing a deal with Barcelona in there for you. The club have given board agreement on the fee of 65 million euros. All right, that is the initial fee in there for you. Then Rob Dawson confirmed initial fee of 65 million euros has been agreed between FC Barcelona and Manchester United for Frankie De Jong. The add-ons yet to be agreed with the take, which will take the amount to over 80 million euros in there for you. So to me, I see no problem. I see no problem in United going ahead and agree a deal like that of how many million pounds? There is something I'm looking for. I'm looking for that Simon Stone story. Simon Stone, where are you? All right, I have you. Come on your screen because you are crucial into this conversation. All right, I have no problem with United agreeing a deal of 60 million euros, close to 56 million pounds in there for you for Frankie De Jong. I have no problem with that. To me, even if it was 80 million pounds for Frankie De Jong, it's okay. One, why do you want to treat Erik ten Hag way different than other managers? You get? For Louis van Gaal, sorry, let's not even start with Louis van Gaal. Let's start with David Moyes, a mediocre coach. They got him one matter. You get? One matter because it was like one matter was like his marquee signing at United. That is David Moyes. When you look at Louis van Gaal, however much he never liked Di Maria, but they paid 65 million euros. Sorry, by then it was 56 million pounds, and they brought him to Manchester United. They brought in Anton Martial, you get, at a fee that could tally to 52 million pounds. Which other player came in? Then Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, they got him Harry Maguire at 80 million pounds. Then, when you're looking at the coaches and how they were by then, Erik ten Hag is a far better coach than them according to what he is right now. He's on his peak, and this is the first manager United is bringing in when he's on his peak. He reflects the days of Sir Alex Ferguson, because Sir Alex Ferguson had won a UEFA Europa League with Aberdeen. He had won the league. He had broken that layer that Rangers and Celtic had put in the Scottish League. So that's what Erik ten Hag has for you. He's talented. He worked at Bayern Munich. He's now at Ajax, at FC20. Why don't you get him the players he wants? And I have no problem, even if it was 80 million pounds. If I told you we could pay 80 million pounds for Harry Maguire, why should I come in here and really complain for United paying 80 million pounds for Frankie De Jong? Because he's far more a baller than Harry Maguire. No midfielder at Manchester United is like Frankie De Jong. No one. And if he is the glue that is going to bind the team together, why don't you get him? Because Erik ten Hag wants to have a press-resistant player. He wants to build his team around Frankie De Jong. And the reunion of Frank De Jong and Danny Van Beek is done. That's what Erik ten Hag wants. He told them that before you go in and really sign in any player, get me the marquee signing. And I think this tactic was given to him by Louis van Gaal, because they met before he came in at Manchester United. They met before he signed that deal. You get? He told him that at United, the player that you want most is the one you tell the board first to bring you first, however expensive he is. You get? Because if I told you start signing in players like of 30 million euros, 15 million euros, you reach an extent, the board will tell you that we have already got you 3 players and you want this one, you don't have the money. You get? So that's why Erik ten Hag came in and told the board that for me, I want one player who goes by the names of Frankie De Jong first. Get me that player, then the rest we will see it other. So I really believe that Erik ten Hag is now okay, and even Ronaldo, who was really trying to push a move away from Manchester United, though the stories are still going on that Ronaldo has been offered to Inter Milan, another story that we're going to do later. We wait and see what is going to happen in there for you, but we are 100% sure that this is going to impress him, because he knows that the problem at United has been the midfield. However much Frankie De Jong is not seen as a defensive midfielder, but in the modern game, you don't need to be so aggressive or a tackler, you get, to be a central defensive midfielder. The main reason is Eric Ten Hag wants Frankie De Jong to be the reference in the midfield because he is so much confident with the ball. He's talented. He can really pass through the central axis because when you look at United, we do so much side passing. Last season, the only person that could do it was Nemanja Matic, but his legs couldn't let him play 90 minutes. So you bring in a lad who's 25 years of age, coming in at United. He has done it at Netherlands. He did at Ajax. He's doing it at Barcelona. He's a player that can start almost in every team, in every top team of Europe, because he's a different kind of player altogether. When you want him to play as a CDM, he can. When you want him to play as a box-to-box player, he can. A modern number 8, he can do all that. He gets you the control of the game. That's why this player was so much wanted at Manchester United. Then, Simon Stone has gone ahead to say Frankie De Jong to Manchester United is not yet done, but the fee will be 65 million. But, oh my God. Simon Stone, could you please respect your age? The deal is done. The deal is done because Barcelona don't want the player. They want to sell him. And the only pending detail of this deal has been the fee that Barcelona wants, because the first submission, a bid that United made, was 60 plus 20 million euros. It was turned down. Then they've been really making verbal bids, and that of 65 plus 15 million euros has the one that Barcelona has agreed with. So a deal has been agreed. That's why you see a person who goes by the names of, where is he? I really want to get him on the screen. Mr. Rob Dawson, where are you? Rob Dawson, I really want to get you because it's you who has really come out and broken this. Rob Dawson has said, confirmed, initial fee of 65 million euros has been agreed between FC Barcelona and Manchester United for Frankie De Jong, plus add-ons that will amount to 80 million euros. When you look at Frank Dawson, he is a correspondent of Manchester United and Man City for ESPN. And when you look at these correspondents, they do things that are in positivity of the club. Even if we come here and rant with the fan channels that we had Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, they won't say anything bad about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. They won't. Until when he's sacked, that's when they'll start to bring out the dirt. You get? That's what they do. They are being fed by the club. If at all he comes out and says confirmed, you see Patrick Berger and Fabrizio Romano have not come out and say that the deal is confirmed. Let me show you what Fabrizio has posted. Fabrizio has said, United held initial contact with blah, 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 blah. So he has said, Man United are getting closer to agreeing a fee. You get? That's what Fabrizio is saying in there from you. Then Patrick Berger is saying, Frank De Jong is saying, being told there is an agreement on a fee between United and Barcelona. For him, at least, has been very specific. But when you look at Fabrizio, he was like, they are getting closer to agreeing a fee. Then Patrick Berger sends in a confirmation, and then Rob Dawson, who is a correspondent for Manchester United, who is being fed news directly from the board of Manchester United, has come out and confirmed it. Then Simon Stone, who are you to come out and say that Frankie De Jong to Manchester United is not a done deal yet? You think a done deal is confirmed when a player holds the shirt? Not really. Let me give you a reference concerning a player who goes by the names of Gabriel Jesus. On Sunday, Fabrizio comes out and says, here we go, deal agreed, £45 million. Man City has accepted to hold that money from Arsenal, and Man City has given Arsenal a green light to go on and really do what we call personal agreements with Gabriel Jesus. And guess what? Today we've seen photos of Gabriel Jesus at an Conley. Everything done, medical done and past it. And an announcement is imminent. He's going to be announced in time from now. Fabrizio coming out and telling you that a deal, something has been confirmed, the fee has been confirmed, that a deal is done. What leads to a deal being done is a fee being agreed between the two clubs. And this is the reason as to why the deal has reached this level. Because Barcelona felt like United was not really giving them the real valuation of the player. You get? Personal terms are easy. Personal terms, those are easy. Image rights are easy. You get? But my dear, a fee to be agreed, that's a done deal. That's a done deal because it's the hugest block in every move. Personal terms have never held a player back. When you look at money, United has no problem with offering the money that De Jong wants because De Jong is earning £350,000 a week. United can even get him £400,000 a week. If you are paying Sancho 350, Rafael Varane close to 330, David De Gea 370. We've now offloaded Paul Ebele Pogba, who was earning 290. We've offloaded Jesse Lingard, who was earning 140. You get? That is like £43 million, 430,000 pounds saved a week. Why not get De Jong the money he was getting at Barcelona? And I think he's going to be very much okay with it. And he's reuniting with a coach that 100% believes in him and has sold him the project. Yesterday I did a story where I was telling you that Manchester United, the Manchester United manager, Eric Ten Hag, and Xavi convinced De Jong that this is the best for you. You like Barcelona. You've supported Barcelona since you have 4 years, but we've fallen out because of the financial details. And by the way, even when De Jong would have said that Barcelona, I've done this very many times, he wouldn't have gotten the playing time he wants. Not at all. Not at all. He wouldn't have gotten the playing time he wants because Barcelona want a midfield three of Busquets, Bernardo Silva, and Pedri. All Frankie, Busquets, and Pedri. That's the midfield three. And he cannot go ahead to compete with Osman Dembele, Lewandowski, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Ferran Torres, and Ansu Fati. There is even Gavi. I had forgotten about him. So this is the best deal for him. That's why you saw a story coming out last time that they are so much not okay with him because he's not so much okay with Xavi because he's not playing him enough. You get? He couldn't play entire 90 minutes, and every player would like to go in and play entire 90 minutes. But De Jong is coming at Manchester United, where he's going to be given entire 90 minutes. So, Simon Stone, sit down, Mr. Simon Stone. United has agreed a De Jong fee, 65 million euros plus 15 million add-ons that will see that deal amount to 80 million euros. Rob Dawson has confirmed it. Fabrizio the same. Patrick Berger the same. Then who are you? To come out and tell us the deal is not done? The deal is done. The deal is done. When the transfer fee is agreed, the deal is done. Trust me, the deal is done. So Mr. Simon Stone, sit down and behave because everything is going the way we want it as the fans of Manchester United. What a way to start a rebuild under Eric Ten Hag. What a signing coming in at the right time when it's needed most here at Manchester United. A reunion of Dan Van de Beek and De Jong. I just can't wait to see it. And there is another story. If at all United gets money, that United could go in and bring in Delete too. A reunion of 3 players that were really so good under Eric Ten Hag. Reuniting with him will be so much in there for you. So, Mr. Simon Stone, sit down and behave, relax and float. Let's go to the story of David Raum in there for you. He is a German international. Who is David Raum? First and foremost, because most of you might not be knowing David Raum. He's a German footballer. He plays for the German national team. And he is 24 years of age. And he plays for a side which goes by the names of Hoffenheim is there for you. Last season, he played how many games for the team which goes by the names of Hoffenheim? He played 32 games, 3 goals and 11 assists. That is immense. 3 goals and 11 assists. In the Bundesliga, he played 32 games and he got involved in 14 goals. What was the highest assist mark produced by a United fullback? In particular, let's say Luke Shaw, because this was the left fullback. I think Luke Shaw amounted to 7. Were they 7 assists a season? I don't even remember. Were they 10? But Raum looks like he's good going forward. And I 100% believe if it comes that United will be a revelation and an improvement of Alex Telles, because I know Luke Shaw is going nowhere. But Raum has aroused interest from Manchester United and Borussia Dortmund. He's valued between 30 to 35 billion euros. Now, the problem I see in this deal, it's being reported by Sky Sport, and that is Germany, and it has been Sky Sports Witness has really come out and really reported it via that side. My problem is one, that he's not coming in as a starter because he knows there is an English left back called Luke Shaw who is playing to that position. You get? That's my problem. And if I thought it was not the World Cup year, it's okay for a player like David Raum to come and say, all right, I'll come in and play, even if I don't play most of the games. But the manager of Germany wants to take you to the World Cup, and the move you're supposed to make is to go to Borussia Dortmund. If Borussia Dortmund are realistically interested in this lad, they're going to take him. Because he knows I'm 24, it's the even of my career. I make a stupid move to England, to Manchester United, then if things don't go on well, I'm really going to be done. I have to return to Germany. Yet when you go to Borussia Dortmund, you can as well play one season, and then United can come in for you the next season. You're going to be playing in the Champions League, you're going to be on the German national team, and you're going to be a starter. But at United, do you have all of the three things? You are putting all these three things that you're gaining at Borussia Dortmund on the line when you come to Manchester United. One, you're not going to be an assured starter because Luke Shaw, he's one of the best left backs in the Premier League, and the English media will always come out and say, how do you start David Raum ahead of Luke Shaw? Luke Shaw is far much better than him. You get? Can you succumb to that pressure? Two, you're not in the Champions League. United is playing the UEFA Europa League. You get? Yet Borussia Dortmund is offering you that. Thirdly, your World Cup chances are going to hang in balance because at United you won't be playing enough games. And if at all there happen to be any player in the Bundesliga who comes in and plays very well, then you are going to be put off the grid by the manager. That's the only reservation I have on this deal. But David Raum is a very good defender that on any day I would bring at Manchester United to go in and fight for that left back spot with Luke Shaw in there for you. Because even Telles is good, but he's aging. He's 30 years. If at all you have two left backs who are in the same age bracket, Luke Shaw is like 24, 25, David Raum made 24 in April. Then why not get him in? 34 games, 14 goal involvements, 3 goals and how many assists? And 11 assists. He's really a very good centre back that I think at United I would recommend him to come at Manchester United on any day in here. David Raum to Manchester United. Let's wait and see whether it's really going to happen. That just bounced back. It was way back in the news, but finally it's back in the news and it's really doing great on the waves of Manchester United. Let me talk to this man. Let us talk about Dumfries. Denzel Dumfries breaking. United are ready to offer 30 million euros for Dumfries. It has been interestica via Sports Witness in there for you. One, Dumfries, he's a revelation. I never knew him until I watched the Euros. That's when I really got to know him, because in the Euros, he really played very well for the Dutch national team. I nationally support the Holland national team. I'm Ugandan. I support the Ugandan national team. I support Manchester United. I support Holland. He's really a very good player. And when you look at how the way Erik ten Hag wants to come in and play Manchester United, he's really one of those that can really come and add in a lot to Manchester United. But Delo is really another good, exciting fullback. If you ask me of the two, whose ceiling is way much high, I can't put them on the same page. But Delo really has an excuse on my side because he has never played under any manager like Erik ten Hag who really allows him to go forward. And you saw his glimpses under his glimpses of how good he can be going forward under a manager who goes by the names of Ralf Ragnick, who was sacked. He was an interim and he was sacked. Brought in as a consultant, he signed a 2.5-year deal. He only served 6 months and he left because he fell out with the board. He's really good. And I would like to see him, by the way, play under Erik ten Hag enough games. But when you look at the budget that United is having, can it extend to Dumfries? Dumfries, I don't think Inter Milan is going to sell him because they're in the Champions League. And if at all I'm Dumfries, can I leave a side that is playing the Champions League and I come to that is in the UEFA Europa League? And I really believe United really has better fullbacks. It shouldn't be a problem. It shouldn't be a position that we should go on and spend 30 million euros. No way. Because 30 million euros is like 26 million pounds. I want to be exact on these evaluations because the rate keeps on changing. Euro. So we are putting here 30. 25.88 amounting to 26 million pounds. That's it. You can't spend 26 million pounds on a person like that when you're having positions that are lacking. Because when you look at the right back positions, I showed you a video that you watched massively yesterday as United players were turning and training. There is a boy called Laird Ethan. He's another revolution. He's really a very good player. He played for MK Dons. He played for Swansea. As he played for Swansea, at Bournemouth, a Premier League promoted side, came in and really said, come and play for us. You get? He is talented. He's good going forward. He has quick foot. He has a good final ball on him, a good shot on him. So when we talk about Dumfries, why spend such money on him? Why don't we have Delo and Laird to play this season? Because Delo is not an injury-prone player. You know, he'll take you through most of the games of the season, and the UEFA Europa League, those beginning games, Laird will come in and play. You get? I think it's better for us to do that. That's why I was so much angered when I saw the deal of Julian Timber getting off the grid. Louis van Gaal coming in and really being a blocking factor for him to coming to join Manchester United. I was so much angered because I knew we are going to be out of these stories that United is in need of a right back. You get? Because I knew Julian Timber can play in central defense and he can play on the right back very well. You get? So I really believe that United should go in and do the needful and really get a deal of Julian Timber, get back to air, because I think Erik ten Hag can convince Julian Timber to come at Manchester United. I don't know what you guys think about, but me, I really believe that it's going to happen. But Dumfries to Manchester United, I think we'll be spending that money for nothing. We have very many other places that we are missing. After spending 56 million pounds on the deal of De Jong, minus the add-ons, because all the add-ons go in after this player arrives and plays the games, then if at all he plays better, he gets the best that he deserves. You get? After all that is done, we go into a system of 4-3-3. Spent that money. What's the balance left? 120 million pounds less 56. That means on the 20, 30, you're left with 64. 64 million pounds alone. They are saying Anthony is costing close to 60 million pounds. You get? So is United getting De Jong, Anthony, and Eriksson on a free? 3 players only? How do you see that transfer? I will believe that we need a holding midfielder, according to me. We need one. Even if you don't get in a central defender, because we have lots of central defenders. Even when you sell Eric Bay and Phil Jones and Twanzebe, you can have a Mengi to come up and do the job. Harry Maguire, Lindelof, Rafael Varane. You can stay with Twanzebe or any other player in there for you, but the central defenders, Lisandro Martinez bringing to Manchester United, and when you bring in Lisandro Martinez, that means David Raum is out, because Lisandro Martinez plays better also onto the left side of the midfield. By the way, let's talk about this. Lisandro Martinez to Manchester United United have gone ahead to go and tell a team which goes by names of Ajax that please and please and please and please don't sell this player to Arsenal. We are coming back with the money in there for you. By the way, after getting in De Jong, I think the next perfect signing should be Lisandro Martinez. Why? He plays as a left back. He plays in central defense. He plays in central midfield. He's like a Daley Blind. If at all you remember Daley Blind for Manchester United, that's the kind of player that Lisandro Martinez is. Bring in De Jong, who plays as a central midfielder, but really advances well going forward. If you don't sign in a central midfielder, then you have to bring in Lisandro Martinez. I think that's why United is playing to Ajax that please don't sell that player to Arsenal. We are coming in. But after United agreeing a fee with this side, with Barcelona on De Jong, I think they can now advance and go in for a player who goes by the names of Lisandro Martinez. Lisandro Martinez is being priced at 50 million euros. That is 43 million pounds. When you add 43 million pounds onto the 56, that is close to 100, meaning United is left with only 20 million pounds. What are we going to use to buy Anthony? Because I would love him at Manchester United. Though sometimes I really believe that if at all there is no money, don't bring Anthony, bring Lisandro Martinez, utility player. He can play in the central midfield. If at all De Jong gets an injury, you can really bring in Lisandro Martinez. And especially in those big games where United is leading by a goal to nil or 2-1, when you need in a player who is really going to give you a cover in the midfield, it's Lisandro Martinez for you. You bring him in the midfield, he sits there with the likes of the Freddies in there for you. He gets the job done, and he can even get the ball from the back four very well. Why don't we get in Lisandro Martinez after De Jong? Should we get in Dumfries, Anthony, or David Raum next? I leave that question to you on here onto this channel. Who do you think we should sign next after De Jong fee has been up with Barcelona? I go by the names of Rock and David. Smash the like button, comment and share. And if you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to go in the right button corner and subscribe to our channel so as not to miss out on the stories that we do upload in here on a daily. I'm out.